Hi, this is Tom Malloy. I've raised over $25 million for financing movies, produced at the time of this video 17 films, written 30 plus screenplays, options sold or made in movies, 25 of those screenplays, and I've starred a bunch of movies. So I'm an encyclopedia on filmmaking. Okay, today I want to talk about when you're using sound for your film. And I have preached this for years, that sound is more important than picture. Truly, you could have the most beautiful picture, the highest resolution possible, and bad sound, and it looks amateur. Versus, you can have something scratchy, grainy, 8mm film that, looks like old style film, but you have fantastic sound, and it looks professional. So sound is actually more important than picture, truly. And this is something that a lot of filmmakers don't think about. They think, oh, let's just get some picture that's good. And I've seen it. I've seen it where they'll use the camera sound or something like that. Or they'll have just one boom person and the boom person's not that good and not focusing on who's talking. Ultimately, sound is what determines the quality of a film. And you need to focus on this. So this is something you can't cheap out on. I remember at one film years ago, we had a tight budget and we elected to go for somebody that wasn't as expensive and wasn't as professional, didn't have as much experience as the other sound guy. And there's a saying that goes, if you think it's expensive to hire a professional, try hiring an amateur. And that's exactly what happened. Because the sound was so off, especially, I mean, in the close-up scenes it was easy because you got a boom mic right there and it's, it's 2 feet from the person because they're off camera. But there was a lot of lobby scenes in a hotel and the sound was just lost. So what we had to do after that, because the sound was unusable, made the scenes like, an echo chamber, is that we had to re-record every single sound in that scene. Truly get every actor in, have them match up their voice to the lines, which is called ADR, and which is, I believe, stands for automatic dialogue replacement. And some people have mistakenly called it additional dialogue recording, but I believe it's automatic dialogue replacement. And what that means is syncing up your voice. So re-record it and then laying in all those tracks and then mixing and all that. That cost and time for doing that was exponentially more than we would have paid if we had the right sound person. Okay, so the key is when you're looking at a film, step back and say, how can we get the best sound? Truly, much more important than picture when you're talking about independent film and making it look professional. If you want to copy my quick guide to film funding, check out the link below.